to ISD's District Address, where we highlight the incredible work happening across our districts. I'm Angel Pantoja, and with me today are Brianna Hernandez and Jesus Donovan.
We're excited to speak with our superintendent and 3 outstanding students representing the ISD.
Let's now have our panel of guests introduce themselves.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity to be here. I'm Dr. Felicia Donaldson, Superintendent, Everman ISD.
I'm from Hawaii. I'm 12th grade, and I've been at Everman for 4 years now.
Hi, I'm Morgan Britton. I'm in 12th grade, and I've been in Everman for about 11 years now.
Hi, I'm Michaela Valdez, and I'm in 12th grade, and I've been in Everman for 9 years now.
Our first question is for Dr. Donaldson. What is one initiative that you're most excited about and why?
Thank you so much. That's a great question. So one initiative I'm super excited about is our Robot 3 initiative. And that initiative is where we are focusing on students, on you, looking at your data and consistently giving targeted interventions to grow you academically, which will overall increase our academic performance. Another initiative I'm super excited about, if I can share, though you asked me for one, is our Why Everman campaign. We are sharing district-wide throughout the community on why Everman and Everman ISD is a special place. Just to remind everyone of the unity that's here in the district, the pride that's here in the district, and the wonderful students and staff that we have.
Thank you so much.
I have a question for Farah. As a high school student, how are you preparing for what comes next after graduation?
Well, that's a good question. Well, a few ways I'm prepared for what comes next after graduation is by going and looking for colleges that I'd like to attend. We see if they have my major, any majors that I'm interested in, like nursing, and honestly just applying for them. And I also want to get some real world experience, so I've also got a part-time job, working, saving up money, just making sure that I'm well off once I get there, at least. And then I also want to get some real world skills like time management, because I know that's important, and as well as just honestly socializing better with people, because I'm a pretty awkward guy most of the time. So I feel like if I could just be a better socializer, it'd help a lot in college. Thank you.
Thank you.
Morgan, what's something about our school that makes you proud?
Something about our school that makes me really proud is the amount of clubs and organizations that we have here. There's just so many to choose from, and every student's not the same. So if you go out and try to find a club that doesn't really work out for you, I guarantee there's always a different organization that fits you, that fits your personality, and that you can call home. So I'm pretty extremely proud.
Thank you. I agree as well.
Michaela, what is some advice that you would give to underclassmen?
Some advice that I would give to underclassmen would be to definitely take every single opportunity that is given to you, no matter how big or small. Those opportunities will open doors that when you look back, you'll be very happy that you took them.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Dr. Donaldson, what's one tradition in our district that you love?
Oh my goodness, that is a great question. There's so many. I think for me, it's our homecoming. It's our annual homecoming. It's an opportunity and a time where all Bulldogs come home. And so just all of the festivities, the homecoming parade, that's always fun to see the community come out, the alumni games, the big Texas moms. And so it's a fun time just to share in the pride of Everman ISD. So homecoming is good.
Thank you.
I also have a question for Dr. Donaldson. What do you hope students say about their school experience?
That's a really good question. What I hope students would say once they graduate or while they're here is that number one, they feel safe. Number two, they feel that they matter and that they're cared for, and that they feel that they feel prepared and that they have opportunities for whatever path they choose after Everman ISD.
Thank you.
Farah, what is one thing that you would change to make our school even better?
Well, there's not much I would change about this school, but if I had to choose one, it'd probably be the schedules, if I'm being honest. Because freshman and sophomore year, there were a few classes I would love to take, which would have helped me to graduate not only earlier, but also put me on a better path towards my major.
cosmetology, if I had to choose one. I really appreciate the effort and all of the advancements we have with the CTE programs, preparing me for all the trade jobs, you know. I think that's great, but I just feel like, excuse me, that students deserve a different creative outlet that isn't just art.
Thank you so much.
Michaela, how do you handle stress or stay organized with schoolwork and activities?
One way I handle stress when it comes to my academics is keeping a calendar and staying on top of all of my due dates. I try to do my assignments a week to like a week and a half in advance so that if I have multiple assignments due on the same day, they don't stack up on each other and I'm not doing them the last minute.
That's great, thank you.
Dr. Donaldson, families always wonder what's next for our schools. What projects is EISD taking on to help students learn, grow, and succeed?
Okay, great question. So what's next for our schools and for the district or goals? We're going to continue to make decisions in the best interest of you, of our students. We're going to continue keeping safety as our number one priority. We're going to complete bond projects. We have lots of construction taking place, and actually here on campus, we have a multi-purpose facility that's being built for you. We are going to continue to recruit and retain high-quality teachers and staff. We're going to maintain a balanced budget. We have a couple of schools that are in turnaround, and we're looking forward to partnerships to help turn those campuses around, starting with the 26-27 school year. And then most important, all of those are important, but also a focus on academics and making sure that you're growing and that students are growing by 3 so that we get the outcomes that we want.
Thank you so much for sharing.
I have a question for the students. What's one dream you have for our school?
One dream I have for our school is honestly for the students to be more included in the events that went on. Because I see that there are a lot of students who aren't too included because of whether or not be something they're not interested in or just something that has nothing to do with them. I feel like if the school had more opportunities for the students to be involved, they would probably be a lot happier and there'll be a lot of school spirit around. And that's it. Thank you.
I would probably say my dream would be for more fun. Just more events for the students to be participating in, maybe more field trips, more clubs, more, in-school events. I think that will kind of take their mind off of work, and they will have fun,
What dream I have for our school is to be a little bit more unified. I see there's a lot of diversity, which can be a good thing, but at times it's very difficult with our students. And I think, maybe backing off of what Farah and Morgan said, I think that if there were more events that kind of brought us all together and focusing us on the same theme that would be enjoyable, I think that would be great.
Thank you all for sharing.
I also have a question for our students. If you could switch places with any teacher for a day, who would it be and why?
No, I wouldn't say that. This is such an easy question to me. And having one of my favorite teachers, Coach Toomer, she's honestly just such a great teacher. She teaches government, government and economics right now for college classes. And it's been such an incredible journey. I had her last year too for A-Push, and she's always there for her students. She's always pushing us to be 100%. And if you're falling behind a little bit, she's going to stop and help you out, see if you need anything done, see if you're struggling with anything else, and honestly always just be there for you. So it's an easy choice for me. Not to say there aren't any other teachers I like. Thank you.
I think this is my favorite question so far. If I had to choose just one, I would choose Miss Margulis because I love art. And she's very creative. She makes me feel safe. She makes me feel seen. And she just helps me hone my skills ever since she got to Everman. And I just think that she's an amazing teacher. And I would love to switch places with her 100%.
If I had to choose one teacher, it would be Miss Turo. She's in charge of our yearbook and all of our MUs stuff here on campus, and I think that it would be very interesting to see all that goes on behind the scenes. There's a lot that us, her journal
there should be a group representative for every school and grade level, just to have different perspectives for, fundraisers, events, or just in-school things. I think that'd be great.
That's a good question. I don't know what I would do. I think that if I were superintendent, I would amplify more like of a unity within our campus. Like I said, I feel like Everman is very close knit, definitely, and everybody here, like whether you're friends or like actual family, you all feel like family. And I would want to do more events that express that.
Before I answer your question, I just want to say how much respect I have for you to be a superintendent. It must be very stressful to be able to manage all these schools and still have a smile on your face. But my answer, as blunt as it may be, I want to change a thing. I love where I'm at and I want to change it for anything in the world.
Something small that I would change would probably have to be the distribution of funds. I think we should distribute funds more evenly and not just all into sports. For example, we could send more money to band or theater and whatnot.
I kind of want to piggyback off of Angel. I think we have a great foundation and we have a strong base going forward.
Y'all are all hired. I'll get you afterwards to tell you your start dates.
Amazing.
Now, Dr. Donaldson, is there anything else you would like for us to leave with today?
Yeah, first I wanted to say thank you for this opportunity, and you all are amazing. I was very nervous up last night. What's going to happen? They're going to put me through the ringer, but you have done a fantastic job, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to sit here with greatness. So this is awesome. I also just want to share, you mentioned how tough the work of the superintendent is. And it's a lot of work. It can be very intense sometimes. But I don't do the work alone. I have an amazing team. And they are I call them the dream team. So I'd like to just recognize them a little bit. They're here in the audience. So our Chief of Communications, Dr. Russell, Chief of Operations, Mr. Miller, our Chief Financial Officer, Mrs. Salazar, our Chief of Human Resources, Ms. Sanderson, and our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Daughtry, and then also Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Kentrell Phillips. So they are the dream team. And so together with our awesome community, and we have an amazing board of trustees and parents, we're able to serve you. You are why we're here. So I would want everyone to know that we are moving forward, doing great things for our students. We're not afraid to make change. Changes happen when changes are needed for you. So we're going to do that work no matter how hard that work is, because it's for you. And that we're going to continue to be unified and focus on our mission. One goal, one purpose, student success. And we're all in for that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming to the Everman ISD District Address. It has been a great pleasure, and let's go Bulldogs!